Hi guys, I'm going to be showing you how to start an interactive session on Brown. So if you go to Slack, you go to the Students Only channel, here's what it looks like at the moment. So if you scroll up just a little bit, there'll be this message that says Site to access LLNL kernel. So you'll click on this, and it'll open in a new tab. And if it's your first time logging in, or it's the first time logging in a while, you'll probably have to use your Google Career, or not your Google, your Purdue Career account ID information to log in. So that's like you do a mobile, etc. And that's what here we can kind of like just look at it. So it's Brown Data Mine files, Data Mine, RCAC apps. What you want to do is you'll want to select on My Interactive Sessions. So click on this. So I already have one up and running at the moment, but what you can do is you can click on Jupyter Lab. And so it's under the Data Mine Jupyter Lab, so that's the one you want to refer to instead of like the RCAC app one. And then here, you'll want to queue it up, so you'll want to work on the Data Mine. Number of hours, you can toggle this, so you can say, let's say I want to do 1 hour. Core processor, or processor cores requested 1, that's pretty normal. So you don't have to change that, and you don't have to worry about the memory requested. You can get an email when the session starts, sometimes it takes a minute. But generally it's up and going in at least 5 minutes, so we'll go ahead and we'll launch it. And I'll take it here, and it says, be patient as your job sits in the queue. So your wait time depends on the number of cores that you request as well as your time requested. So here it's starting. And then I'll open up this little connect to Jupyter thing, so you can click on this and it'll open up a new tab. And then from here, I can click on my launcher, and I can open up a new notebook. For us specifically, we'd want to open up a new notebook within LLNL, the LLNL kernel. So here we go. So it says we're connecting to the kernel. If, for instance, we wanted to open up a new terminal and we already have a notebook open, what you could do is you could go to File, and then New, and then select Terminal. And then now I'm working within my terminal, so I could do functions like this. ls to see what's inside of my current working directory. So as he'd open up a new terminal. I think you can also, yes, you can also split the screens. So you can work in a terminal on one and then also work in a notebook on the other, vice versa with multiple notebooks. But that's a really quick video on how you would open up a notebook or a terminal on Jupyter Lab. There are instances, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this. Oh, no, delete it. So I'll delete my session. There are instances where you might want to use RStudio if we want to work with R at all. So what I do is I just do the same thing. We'll wait for it to queue up. Alright, and then connect to RStudio. And then here we go. So here's what RStudio would look like when you're connecting to it from Brown. And then you could always start a new file. So an R script, R notebook, Shiny web app, etc. But yes, that was how you would open either Jupyter Lab or RStudio from Brown. Let me know if you have any questions.